one's going to do it for now.
Yeah, for me, I didn't do Jersey. Outside of your prospect scouting, where people have games with college scouts. I like getting here watching videos. I think college being your dad. Known and unknown talent. That's quite a list for me. You want to come third watching this weekend?
No, we have video games. So I got to make very good.
Wait, really? I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those cats.
Yeah, your joke. I don't know.
No, they look super cool. They're even bending against some trees and stuff. I like cats. I don't usually vacation for them.
I have a new objective for us. I
Radio
want to convince the team to draft more drafts. What are we aiming for? The international heavy draft is going to be spectacular. And we've been on but we don't have the signatures. Exactly. You know that we forget that, but we need a couple more cards on realize. So help me with the 5-point summary of why we can do it for the next season. I'm on it. Okay. I'll buy lunch.
Birthday is coming up. Looking for a cake? How'd you know? you feeling?
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We are in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, B.A.
A moment here to see the numbers for DeAndre Hunter.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade, and it's Allen in at the center position. And for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Garland against MP, and again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Wiggins looking around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Count the basket.
The pull-up is lethal for guys like Garland. Just one of the fast guards in our league.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Now here's Wiggins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Nails it from 3. MP's got 8 points.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Wiggins on the wing. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Wade. Outside Hunter to win the run. Rebound Miami. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Mitchell against Wiggins. It's good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. MP is screen on Hunter. Off target at the rim.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 5. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. And that's 10 points for MP.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Shot from 12. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And I know this isn't the shot Garland wanted, but just goes to show how easily he can adapt.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to... rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Got it. Garland's got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so MP will bring it up to the Miami Heat, leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can have.
The Heat have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know the screen time, that pops up on your cell phone? When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got to be it.
The Shams carbon footprint is impressive. We got to get our news, though.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Wade.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
11 feet out. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 4. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. It's stolen by MP. And he lays it in on the break. He's got 15.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Here's Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Powell, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Wade. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet. I'm told that this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
It's stolen by Hunter. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Ball. Miami grabs the miss. The last time these 2 teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to run it for the home fans.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Down low, Powell, Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. And now it's a 4-point Miami lead. On the wing, Strus. He buries it from 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's MP. Strus grabs the miss. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Ball outside. Here's Strus outside. And the Cavaliers, another three.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
On the wing, Mitchell. Check by Mitchell. Powell passes to MP. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 21 points in the game.
And another. Bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Hunter, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Here's the three. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. To the middle. Here's Jaquez. Takes the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
These are his first free throws of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Nance, and it's Tyson in for Hunter. No good on the second free throw. he nails the third. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Pass to Jovic. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
That last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant, a screen on Jaquez. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. MP getting it done for the Heat. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be right back after this word. Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. 1 quarter in the books. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Then it connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long.
Well, the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours and a lot of reps behind the scenes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He dropped 69 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Charles?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
The Heat on offense. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Strus. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
The drive by MP. Working the interior. MP.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Mitchell, the pass to Bryant. Bryant, a screen on Mitchell. Bryant with it, guarded by Adebayo. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
T. MP gets it to go through contact. Cavaliers trail by 11.
Listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been for him.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season, they love him here. Comes in for Mitchell. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Bryant. And Garland is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Strus. 13 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, B.A., I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Sean. You're always ready to TV.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. They get the rebound. Montecchio outside. Gets the three ball to go. And the Heat lead by 12.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ball passes to Garland. From deep, Strus. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Strus. And here's Hunter for three. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's MP. Second chance effort. Ware, that's good.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Hero, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Garland. 29 points for him last game against Boston.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. That's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead as opposed to expansion.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Cavaliers trail by 18. The kick to Hunter, looking to win the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And here are some of the best scorers in the league so far. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
And he makes a first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Garland. 6 points for him. Outside Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Garland against MP. Back to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Larson. Hero for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, fines, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Cleveland calls timeout. Different look for Miami. Jovic comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Powell in for Larson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in for Strus. Now here's Hunter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP against Hunter. Here's Jovic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Mitchell. To stop the drought. No good on the shot. Nice D from Ware.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 49 in the game.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Powell with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Miami. They're sitting at the top of their conference. Right now with the #1 record. And checking out Cleveland, just need to keep fighting.
Right now for Cleveland, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
Well, given their talent, there's no reason to think they can't take it up another level. Over a long season, most teams will go through ups and downs.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. A minute 31 left to play in the first half. From deep, Mitchell. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 drives.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
To the paint. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 53 points.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Garland against MP. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jacks up a 3, and the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 56 in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Here's Powell. And it's Miami with another.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Heat just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
You take a look at the Heat, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then.
And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
MP is stunting on them, and that defense.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Tyler Hero is out there with MP, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 58.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Here's Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 24 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. The same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Hunter passes to Allen. And here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Mitchell. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, connects again!
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. Fires the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. MP up top. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Throws it up high. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Garland. Puts up a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's MP. The rebound by Garland.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Down low. Here's Mitchell. Yep, that one's good. Mitchell's got 26 points.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Where? That's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Mitchell's shot is good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
T. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hero with the bucket.
The Tyler Hero is always ready to let it fly. Locked and loaded.
And here's Mitchell. That's 29 for him. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. On the wing, MP. Miami moving it around. Here's Wiggins. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Stolen by MP. To the inside. Here's Hero. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Hero's got 8 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Garland for 3. Rebound Miami. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right wing. Here's Ware. Uses the glass on the layup. Ware's got 6 in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the shot is good by Garland.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Ware attacking. And the shot's good. He's got 10.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Again, Garland missing. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And the shot is good by Garland.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Hero, the pass to MP. Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hero. 4-3. Drops in the 3.
Well, after giving up that 3 on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting an answer.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, BA.
MP outside. The 3 is up. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
The Cavaliers shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Back to Garland. Hunter passes to Garland. Can they get it? There's the drive. And he lays it up and in. 24 points for Darius Garland.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is part of his development. MP will learn how to draw fouls and go get those freebies at the line.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Powell, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Wade. And it's Strus in for Hunter. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Jovic, doubled by Strus, and that one's good. Jovic.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Tyson. He's scoreless. Nance the screen from deep. The shot by Tyson, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game. On the court right now for Cleveland. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Then it's Ball, then it's Larry Nance, and it's Tyson in at the 4 slot.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Mitchell. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Few Possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Rozier. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, he may only be 6'1", but Rozier is fearless inside.
Pass to Tyson. Nance the screen. To the paint. Struce the pass to Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out to Powell. Fontecchio with a screen. And it's Miami with another.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
From deep, Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's got 13 in the second half.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
They set the screen. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
From deep, Mitchell. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Mitchell's got 35 in the game. Struce against Powell. Here's Fontecchio. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Fontecchio, the pass to Rozier. Misses the three. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Nance. Larson with a rebound. Miami's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Powell's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Mitchell finds Nance. Here's Tyson. No good on the triple. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
They set the pick. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Again, the Heat misses.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Mitchell with the ball. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Rozier, the pass to Powell. Here's Larson. Rozier outside. Fontecchio with a screen. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Left side, Mitchell. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Miami moving it around. There's a screen. Rozier from outside. And again, no good by Miami.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Cleveland gets it back. Mitchell. Fontecchio with some nice D. Miami shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Three-pointer Rozier knocks down the long J.
Well, Rozier is fearless from deep. Give him any opening, and he's going to let it fly.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Mitchell's checked in for Rozier. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Wade comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Struce. And Garland is subbed in for Ball. The three from Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Wade. And here's Allen. Let's go with a three. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his third assist of the night. Now Powell. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
And Cleveland has possession. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Hunter for three. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Larson. And it's good for two.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Outside Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Larson. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
And the Heat making a change here. Bears checked in. Mitchell misses. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 48% so far.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
44 seconds left in the final quarter. The three. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Garland against Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot. And that's now 37 points for Darius Garland. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And there's a pick. Out to the wing. Miami moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Now here's Mitchell. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the Cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here at MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
You'll come back and see us again very soon.
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
same as always after a legendary performance like tonight?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
MP is tough. You're gonna luck your way into that.